home video.
Mia Farrow plays Julia, a young woman trying to pick up the pieces following the untimely death of her daughter and the collapse of her marriage. But moving on won't be easy. Her jackass husband, played by Keir, is determined to see to that. And there's the slight matter of the haunting. You see, there's a presence in Julia's new home. Is it her daughter reaching out to her from the beyond? Or is it something else? Or has she just lost her marbles? For the longest time, The Haunting of Julia, aka Full Circle, was a lost movie. This is due to the fact that rights issues had prevented it from being released on DVD or Blu-ray. Until now. The Haunting of Julia is an exceptional film all around. From Mia Farrow's harrowing and sorrowful performance, to the gripping mystery, to the haunting finale. It's a film that's not easily pinned down to just one genre archetype. Or two genre archetypes. Or even three, for that matter. It's a psychological, supernatural mystery thriller, and it manages to handle all of those elements expertly. It's a heavy film, exploring themes of loss, guilt, grief, motherhood, and mental illness, all wrapped up in a gloomy and gothic setting. Feel-good hit of the summer? This ain't. Great frickin' movie? This is. Mia Farrow is so good as Julia. You can't help but feel for her. She's dealing with the loss of a child and is being stalked and manipulated, not just by her husband, but by whatever the entity is in her home. All while trying not to completely lose her mind. I appreciate the non-traditional approach to the supernatural elements here. This haunting feels more grounded, more real, and more sinister, because they ain't playing games. The Haunting of Julia features a very strong supporting cast, including Black Christmas's Keir. Dullea plays a real piece of work here, and plays it bloody well. Tom Conti is likable as Julia's protective friend Mark. The gloomy gothic setting is also a big plus. It's constantly overcast, rainy, and you can feel the bitter cold. Julia's house takes on a role in the film itself. Think cold, brooding, and you just know there's a dank cellar of no return there, too. The third act of the film takes on a whole new creepy and compelling dimension as Julia delves into the history of a former resident of the house. It's a journey full of dark revelations and dead bodies. The Haunting of Julia is a top-notch supernatural thriller with an incredible performance from Mia Farrow, a chilling score, plenty of twists and turns, and a haunting finale. I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend this beautiful new Blu-ray release for the film from Imprint. This release comes inside a very nice hard case with lenticular artwork. We get a 44-page collector's booklet with essays by critic and writer Sean Hogan. Here is the case. The sleeve is reversible. There's the Blu-ray. There's the compact disc featuring the newly remastered soundtrack by Colin Towns, including 20 minutes of previously unheard of music. This release features a 1080p HD presentation from a 2022 4K scan of the original camera negative. The picture quality fluctuates from rich and nicely detailed, with plenty of clarity and color that, while muted, still stands out, to kind of washed out and fuzzy looking at times. I'm guessing this is an issue with the negative, however, the less than stellar moments definitely stand out against the stellar moments. It's not that big of a downer though, because the rich and detailed far outweigh the washed out and fuzzy. For audio, we get an LPCM 2.0 mono track that unfortunately lacked body at times, requiring me to adjust the volume in order to not miss out on dialogue, sound effects, etc. Overall, I'd give the picture quality on this release a 4 out of 5 and the audio quality a 3.5 out of 5. As far as extras are concerned, first up we have Breaking the Cycle, an interview with composer Colin Towns. It's 14 minutes and 12 seconds in length. Mr. Towns discusses his early years as a musician and getting the gig to create music for Full Circle, aka The Haunting of Julia. He discusses the themes that inspired him and what he used to create the music. He discusses his relationship with the director, visiting the set, the enduring qualities of the movie and his score, and more. Next, we have Framing the Circle, an interview with cinematographer Peter Hannon. It's 27 minutes and 15 seconds in length. Mr. Hannon discusses first meeting and working with Richard Loncraine on a number of projects prior to Dullea. He discusses the great crew he worked with on Dullea, the shooting locations, and his lighting techniques. He discusses how Mia Farrow nearly backed out of the film because she felt it was too close to Rosemary's Baby, and much more. Next, we have Joining the Circle, an interview with associate producer Hugh Harlow. It's 7 minutes in length. Mr. Harlow discusses getting called to take over the production of Dullea, the issues that the production was having at the time, the problem solving needed to right the ship, and more. Next, we have Motherhood and Madness, Mia Farrow and the Female Gothic. It's a video essay by film historian Kat Ellinger. It's 23 minutes and 42 seconds in length. We get a trailer and we get 2 audio commentaries, the first with director Richard Loncraine and Simon Fitzjohn, and the second with authors Jonathan Rigby and Kevin Lyons. This is a beautiful release for The Haunting of Dullea, aka Full Circle, from Imprint. If you're a fan of The Haunting of Dullea, then this release should be in your collection. If you've seen The Haunting of Dullea, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. If you've already picked up this release from Imprint, please let me know your thoughts on it as well. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.